Hey folks, it's Russ. Today is Tuesday, November 4th, 2025. I hope you're having a great day. In this Tuesday tip video, we're going to talk about how success comes faster when you help others win. Okay, but before I get started, if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. I've been involved in the work from home space for 19 years now. I've been helping people quit the 9-to-5 rat race full-time since 2018. And this is my true passion. I eat, sleep, and breathe marketing. I love everything about it, and I want to help you win. So with that being said, let's get started. Most people, when they join an opportunity, right, they are worried about what is in it for them. What do I get? How fast do I get it? How much money can I make? And all of those things, okay? It comes down to what is it that I want? But when you flip, and you can build a business that way, but it takes a long time. All right. So a quicker way to build a business is if you stop worrying about what it is that you want and you start asking, how do I help others win? All right. When you have that mindset shift, you're going to be focusing not on what you want, but on how you can help other people win. All right. Which is what a good sponsor should do. Anyway, and when you start focusing on helping others on your team, that's when you start getting what you want, right? The more people that you help win, the more success you're going to have on your team, and the more success on your team means that you're going to be, getting what you want. But by helping others, as putting yourself on the back burner, kind of, if you will, and putting your team members first, you're building loyalty and trust and momentum, right? And we all know that momentum creates motivation. So that is what you want to do, right? You want to stop putting yourself first and making all about me, and start helping your teammates win. A lot of times people, and I talk to a lot of people every single week, and one of the biggest gripes that I hear people talk about or complain to me about is that they've joined so many opportunities, and once they join, they never hear from their sponsor again, or they never hear from their upline again. All right? If you want to build a Mailbox Money Empire, that's what I like to call it. If you want to build an empire, you have got to be there for your team, right? You have got to be there, and you have got to be showing up every day. Because what happens is, if somebody joins you, right, and you're filling their ears full of BS on how you're this big business builder and you do everything and you're gonna get to the top and all this, but then after they join, you disappear, and they don't see you working on the business, or they see you promoting another business, what do you think that person is most likely going to do? Most likely they're not going to do anything, and they'll end up quitting the business. But if you flip the switch and do it the other way, right? If you're telling people, you're helping them when they have questions before they join, and you're answering their phone calls and you're messaging them back, and they end up joining you, and then they see you showing up every day, and they see you taking action, and they see you building your business, doing exactly what you were telling them when you were talking to them before they joined. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to have, it's more likely that they're going to try their best to build the business, right? And most people, they end up not doing anything. But I always see people who join at least try for a little bit. When they see, because if you're a sponsor that is walking the walk and talking the talk and doing everything, showing up every day, taking action, posting your results, sharing valuable content, you're going to have a higher retention rate as far as your referrals go than if you just, have somebody join you and you never speak to them again, right? That's just how it works. People join people that they know, like, and trust. Well, they might know and like you in the beginning, But if you're telling them that you're building this business and you're doing all this and you're the next best marketer on the planet, but then when they join you, you're not doing anything, do you think that they're going to trust you? Excuse me, one moment. You know, they're not going to trust you. They're just not going to trust you. So by helping others succeed, you know, you are helping grow your own success, and you're building that loyalty, trust, and momentum. And that is exactly what it is that you want to be doing. So stop putting yourself first and you know, worrying about what it is you're going to get out of doing this business, and start helping other people. And when you do that, when you help enough people, eventually you're going to get what you're seeking, okay? So I just thought that I would talk to you about that quickly. If you find any value in this video, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click that notification bell so you're notified each and every time I upload a new video. And feel free to share this video with others, you know. But you just want to be the best sponsor that you can be, you know. And that doesn't mean answering 90-page questions every day, because, you know, that's a whole nother topic. Some people just will ask 1,000 questions before they join any program. And I appreciate and respect people that, you know, do their due diligence. But sometimes you got to say, listen, watch this video. Everything is in the video. If you have questions after that, reach out to me. You know, I'm not a full-time answer every question that you have before you join, you know, if it's unreasonable. But basic questions that aren't answered in the materials that you're given or the videos you're given to watch, you know, that's a different story. But, you know, just whenever somebody reaches out to you, get back to them, whether it's a phone call or a text message or whatever it is. Make sure you get back to them, and make sure that you answer their original questions right away. As long as it's not taking hours, you know. I don't have any problems answering basic questions that people have, but I like to answer questions after they watch the videos or after they take a tour, you know, because then I can tell. You know, a lot of times I'll send out emails to people and they'll be like, are you going to send me your resource page? And I'm like, I sent you the welcome email. The resource page is in the welcome email. You're clearly telling me you didn't read the welcome email. And I can tell right away if that person is going to be, you know, a good business partner or somebody who's not going to be around very long, you know. But always be a good sponsor. Always put your teammates first, and always ask what you can do to help them before asking yourself what it is you're going to get out of the deal. All right. And you're going to have much better results. So again, I hope you found value in this video. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. So until then, stay well, be safe, and peace be with you. Thanks for watching.